We are underway, folks. Welcome back here on Forever Sports. It's the Blitzbokke who receive the kickoff, and immediately they're away. Impy Visser, your beauty, makes it up to the 10-meter mark of Great Britain. Duarte with a step. Can he find support? South Africa looking for an early try. Zane Davids done so well to keep it in field. The Blitzbokke now just need to find some space out wide here. The defense has come across. Will we see a moment of magic? Tristan Lates. David Brits puts the head down. Sets up another ruck. They 5 meters out, the Blitzbokke. Silky passing into play here from the Blitzbokke. Still in possession. Duarte from the base. The ball goes out wide. Surely now. Great defense from Great Britain here. But South Africa still hold on for dear life. Tristan Lates. It's Donovan Dunn! Go! Over! South Africa get the first score. Picking up right where they left off after those 2 very difficult pool games. And it's Donovan Dunn who gets the opening try. And the crowd love it. The conversion is successful. For the break in audio and video feed, I'm having some real difficulty at the moment, but I'll tell you who's not having any difficulty. It's the Blitzbokke. We're in for their second try, and it's Ricardo Duarte. Gets his first try of the Cape Town leg of the World 7 Series. And the Blitzbokke are on fire here in Cape Town. Yeah, man. Is it the Wi-Fi? Is it the weather? I'm not sure. But I'm struggling here, folks. I want to bring you the content right as it's happening. But fortunately, South Africa are in the lead. They lead by 12 points to 0. Team GB from the restart have possession now. They've got to do something with it, surely, to get themselves back in the game. 2 out of 2 losses. They ain't going to the semi-final. No, sir. South Africa looking to counter-ruck. Great shape in defense here. Pinning Great Britain inside their own half, just outside their own 22. Zane Davids looking to counter. South Africa to counter. Wonderful hands from Tristan Lates out the back door. Get out of here. Get out of here, son. You gotta be kidding me. But it is a try. Impy Visser gets the third score for the Blitzbokke. And South Africa in full control now of this third Pool A clash, putting themselves in a position to top the group and take themselves to a semi-final spot over France. come tomorrow afternoon. But it's that man, Impy Visser, Donovan Don, Ricky Duarte, Impy Visser. Get the scores here in the first half, a little over a minute and a half to play. South Africa not done yet, but from the restart, Team GB have the ball. In possession, but not doing much with it. They rattled, folks. They decide to put it on the boot now. The chase is good. The speedster's on it. South Africa getting back. And it is advantage to South Africa. They can play from deep here. Tristan Lates, who's got the pace to go all the way here. Great cover in back play. Team GB in possession. Impy Visser looking to counter. But South Africa will be content with the first half at the moment. No score for Great Britain as yet. On their own 10-metre mark, they look to play here. They just can't seem to get out of their own half, barring that kick they put upfield. South Africa all over them like a rash at the moment. The defence making Team GB itch. And it's a penalty to South Africa. Looked like there was a boot in there. Oh no, in fact, Zane Davids was held back. South Africa will have the penalty. There's still some time here in the first half. South Africa have opted for the scrum. Can they put another one on the board just before half time? We're into extra time here in this first half. It will be the final play. And they are away here. Tristan Lates, wonderful hands to hold on to the pass from Duarte. There's space now, left to right they go. Acres of space. Who's going to finish? Donovan Dunn! They've kept it in field, miraculously so. And still have possession, South Africa, via Zane Davids. Penalty, South Africa. South Africa keen to close the game off here in the first half. We've seen some comebacks in the past, but I'm not sure this Great Britain side has all the tools at their disposal. They haven't seemed creative enough when they have had possession. Of course, we can't forget the 34-0 loss last weekend in Dubai. Team Great Britain not able to score against the Blitzbokke in round 1 and 2. But this, the all-important one for South Africa in front of their home fans. Looking to make a statement here. Getting the reps in before the semi-final. They've called for another scrum. We're way beyond normal time. But the passion and intent from South Africa is clear. They want to take this game away from Team GB. Duarte to feed now. 10 metres in from this far touchline. Deep inside the danger zone of Team GB. Duarte inside to David Brits. You can't stop him from there. Stepped inside. And the defence was left clutching at straws. He gets his first try. Opening his account here in Cape Town. That will be half time. After the conversion, South Africa 4 scores. and look set to make it 3 out of 3 in the pool stages. You felt when the draw was done, having Fiji and New Zealand in your group, well, the Blitzbokke might struggle, considering they finished, I beg your pardon, 5th last weekend in Dubai. But in front of their home fans, it's been an absolute delight. It's half-time, folks. South Africa in the lead by 22 points to 0. And a real mountain to climb as we see Table Mountain in the background. Cape Town is alive and well. The vibe is kicking. And the Blitzbokke are alive and kicking in this tournament. The format, of course, in case you missed it, there's only 8 teams in the men's division. Pool A, Pool B, top 2 from each pool go straight to the semi-final. No more quarterfinals. And South Africa, you feel have done enough. Team GB, I beg your pardon, would have to score first early on and really put the pressure on South Africa and not allow the Blitzbokke to score again. Well, that's proved difficult throughout the pool stages. Ask Fiji, ask New Zealand. The Blitzbokke are on fire as we're almost underway here in the second half. Just some words of encouragement, I guess, to tell the players to keep going. You've got this. We've got this. Hulle weet nie wat ons weet nie. They don't know what we know. And it looks for all money. South Africa will be playing against France in the semi-final tomorrow. Argentina versus Fiji. So the winners from last weekend, New Zealand, will not be participating in the Cape Town leg semi-finals. Donovan Don thinks he's away. Called back by the referee. Can't help but get excited. That's what Sevens does, you know. It's a scrum down to South. South Africa now on the attack inside the 22. Lovely step. Here's a try under the sticks. Thank you. Good night. Sukhoi on debut. You can see what it means to his teammates all over him. He gets his first try, but look at the step. Elegant, soft, delicate, and finite. The outcome for South Africa is good. And Sukhoi goes over under the sticks. The conversion should make it a full 7-pointer. So much talent in this Blitzbokke team. From the likes of Selvin Davids to Tristan Lates, Ricky Duarte, Shilton van Wyk, Ronald Brown. Need I continue? Then you got the big boys, David Brits, Zane David, Zimpi Visser, all part of the engine room. Ryan Erstays and Christy Grobler. Great squad of talented rugby players, you feel. Can they get the job done? They're getting the job done right now. We've seen the cameo that Selvin Davids can provide off the bench, and he is on the field now. All of 44 tournaments for Selvin Davids up to this point. A real experienced campaigner. It's South Africa will have the line out. They lead by 29 points to 0. No answer from Team GB at the moment, but they do steal the line out as they look to play from deep. South Africa via Donovan Don. They can't get away. McAfee there. Tight around Donovan Don. He said, not today. Maybe on another day, not in front of our home crowd. Sorry, sir. It ain't happening. Resolute on defense of the Blitzbokke. And you see the statistic over there. Missed tackle 7 in the game by Team GB. South Africa, 0 missed tackles. The scoreline will reflect it. 29 to 0. Dominant display here. Penalty to South Africa. Offside at scrum time. What are South Africa looking to do? Yeah, will they tap and go? They've got a cushion to work with. Shout out to everyone in the chat. Just some technical issues I'm dealing with. I can't see your chats at the moment. But I'm with you in spirit. Thank you for tuning in. And of course, you got to know without the fans, we are nothing here on Forever Sports. No true words spoken. And what a pleasure it is when we see the Blitzbokke winning 3 out of 3 today. To be part of it is an absolute pleasure. And here's another try. It's Christy Grobler with the swan dive in this left-hand corner. Goes over for the try. And the Blitzbokke running riot here. Wonderful pass. Duarte to Easthuizen. Grobler in the corner. And they're up to 34 points to 0. The conversion is good. And with a little over 2 minutes to play, South Africa are taking this one by 36 points to 0. To 36 points to 0. Penalty South Africa. Sukhoi, they look to play quick. South Africa want to finish with the real flourish here. Selvin Davids. We know how he can move with those dancing feet. South Africa keep it alive. Donovan Don on the 5 meter mark. 5 meters in from this left-hand touchline. Left to right we go. South Africa look to come infield now. Christy Grobler has got a try already. Got a couple in the earlier pool games. Easthuizen. Lovely ball out to Don. And it's a real demolition job here for the Blitzbokke. Up to 41 points to 0. And there's still a minute to play. They almost look angry. They want to show the haters, the doubters. Last weekend was just a blip in front of our home crowd. We're here to play. We're here to jam some rugby, boy. Selvin Davids with a conversion. Tucked right against this touchline. It's going to fade away. But Donovan Don gets a brace. And a little over 20 seconds to play. You feel if South Africa get possession now, they can just put it into touch. But the way things have been going, do they want to go for another one? If they do, in fact, score, they'll fall short of 50. But in a sevens game, it's a demolition. But here come Team GB with a consolation try. But look at that defense from Selvin Davids to get back there, South Africa. They don't want to relinquish that 0. But Team GB now just have to keep composure. And they can get a try. South Africa offside. Team GB got to play. Here's a try. They do get the consolation. To take the victory by 41 points to 7. They top Pool A. And that's a wrap, folks. Thank you for tuning in again. Humble apologies for the delayed broadcast at times. These audio-video issues can be quite a pain, you know, but for the Blitzbokke, it's been a pleasure to take you through that one. The hype is still real here in Cape Town. They're through to the semi-finals against France. Argentina will play Fiji. And the crowd will return tomorrow very much alive. South Africa in it with the real shout to take gold in the second leg of the Sevens World Series. Until then, from myself, Ruudz, it's been an absolute pleasure to host all of you here on Forever Sports. Do stay tuned. Until next time.